all those little devices, all the chips that you're using on the boards to make the shift registers and your logic designs are actually from my company. I didn't design the chip. I know all of you are in a software class. With designing chips, it's definitely a lot more hardware. I mean, you use software to design it, but it's definitely a hardware intensive type process. And so FPGAs are great devices. They're actually used quite a bit in different applications. As you're learning right now, FPGAs are basically logic devices, programmable, that can take a logic code, like you're doing flip-flops, registers, etc., and actually create nice big circuits in terms of both combinatorial circuits, and then also later on, if you guys have learned about state machines, you can actually create state machines with these, and then you're starting to get into processors and processing. So it's actually really cool stuff. We have a lot of students like yourselves, and also in what we call the maker market, the hobbyists using FPGAs, because FPGAs are extremely low cost. They come in many different sizes, from very small logic element densities, to very big, millions. My company, Goin, is just one of many companies that sell FPGAs out there. And we encourage, my company specifically, we encourage a lot of universities and students to use our tools, which I guess they haven't used our tools yet, or they're using our tools now?
Yes.
Okay, and I guess you're learning how to program in VHDL, which is great. And so we encourage a lot of universities to use our devices to kind of educate the marketplace. You're the future of the FPGA programmers, if you will. So we look forward to that there. My company's been around since 2014. We're an international company, and we have a lot of different applications. I was going to show you a use case, if I can, of one application that we do.
Yeah. That's something is with cable. That's incredible.
My computer just put that on here. Here we go. Okay. 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this up really quick. Let's see right there.
Todos saben, de verdad, todos están, entienden lo que el señor dice.
Por ahora.
Should work. So this is actually an application. We call this document here. This is a solutions document, and this is actually what my company we create solutions. Get rid of this here. We look at what the market's doing, and we create solutions that our FPGAs could be used in. And so in this case here, everyone I'm sure has a Game Boy, or I don't know what you're using now. Is it Twitch, or no? What's that Nintendo one? Is it Twitch? Switch? It's a Switch. Yeah. Okay. It's a handheld game, right? So believe it or not, there's probably an FPGA in there. Okay. And the reason why people use FPGAs, as Yuri mentioned, on one side you have what we call just standard products. They're fixed function products that these integrated circuits can do things. On the other side, you have custom-made projects, or like ASICs, what we call application specifics. In between, we need something that is flexible for people like you to do, but low cost. Because to create your own custom chip in big production, very complicated, is very expensive, millions of dollars actually. Today's chips, like the Apple, the A17 or whatever they're on now, that goes inside of a phone, is a very expensive device to make and to design. But when either hobbyists or the maker market want to do their own chip, that's where they use an FPGA. And then they'll take that code and maybe go to a tiny tape out company to make it actually faster. When you go from an FPGA to silicon, it can get faster. So we supply this stuff here. In the case of our device here, as an example, our FPGA is actually being used to control a DRAM, if you're familiar with memory, a memory controller, an I/O controller, so input-output on the device, as well as a USB controller and a USB connection and a graphics controller. So that's what our FPGA is being used as it's connecting to your CPU, into your actual memory, into your sound card, etc. So within like a handheld, as an example, our device is used to take input in, to process the input, and to put it out into different areas, into the either memory, into a sound device, or into the graphics. So that's what an FPGA can do for you. The stuff you're learning today is the first level to get to doing something like this. But we have quite a few hobbyists that do this kind of thing. Actually, another big market, another big market is like in a Game Boy. You know the cartridges. People now use FPGAs to program the games into there to make them faster. And what they do is they sell those aftermarket, like Game Boys and stuff like that. So you may like want to, take an FPGA, put it into like a Game Boy module, create your own game, do that, and market that. And a lot of people do that. So yeah, FPGAs are actually fun. I enjoy it because if you think about it, you're all software programmers, and software actually translates to ones and zeros, right? We just learned that, in the truth tables that Yuri was showing. And ones and zeros can electrically be shown as a high voltage and a low voltage. And so you could take essentially software programs and put them in FPGAs. That's what we're kind of doing if you think about it. So I enjoy selling them. I've been with my company for 7 years. We're an international company, and I cover Mexico. And I guess if you have any questions, you can always find my contact information or ask Yuri. He's got my contact information, or Jorge. I'm excited to see you guys working with our products and doing projects with them. So thank you very much for your time and coming in and doing this. Okay. Any questions? I'm a sales guy, by the way, so I'm not an engineer. I should say I have an engineering degree, but I do sales now. So awesome. Okay. Well, great. Pleasure meeting all you guys.
Thank you.
You're their rep.
So that's actually also tell. Yeah, maybe you can tell them how distributors work together with electronic companies.
El señor está pidiendo más o menos que yo trabajo para Hardware 2, somos el representante de Gowen. Gowen no tiene en sí personas de ventas, o sea, él es el gerente regional del área y nos contrata una compañía como nosotros para vender sus productos. Entonces nosotros representamos como a Gowen muchas otras compañías, pero tenemos de FPGAs, nada más podemos representar a una. A diferencia de distribución, si ustedes van a distribución a comprar las partes, ellos los tienen en stock, pero ellos pueden vender la marca que ellos quieran. Yo nada más puedo vender en FPGAs Gowen. Entonces, para las compañías que quieren comprar en volumen, ellos vienen con nosotros. Para, por ejemplo, su área que está comprando 2 o 3 piezas, pues van a distribución, porque ellos tienen el producto en stock y 2, pueden vender de una pieza hasta miles. Pero obviamente ellos cobran un markup. Entonces una compañía que va a comprar miles y millones de piezas, pues quiere el mejor precio, pues va directo a la compañía y va con nosotros y ya nosotros vamos con ellos y ellos nos dan el mejor precio. Así básicamente es como se vende la electrónica en la región. A diferencia del mercado de los Estados Unidos, por ejemplo, hay muchísimos ingenieros que están trabajando de su garage, haciendo proyectos, y ellos compran 10,
Como
20,
ellos lo van a hacer.
como ellos lo van a hacer. 10, 20 piezas para sus proyectos, terminan el proyecto y se va a producción. Se puede venir a México, se puede ir a China, a Taiwán, donde ellos decidan. Las personas que trabajan aquí en México haciendo diseños, no hay mucho, pero sí hay. La producción se queda en México. Entonces, aunque se vende, aunque los éxitos en diseño son menos, los volúmenes de ventas son muy amplios. Si se aprueba una parte, se va a millones de producción. En Estados Unidos, si se aprueba una parte, pues quién sabe de dónde se vaya a producción. Entonces, por eso así se maneja el mercado en esta zona. ¿Tienen alguna pregunta?
¿Cómo pueden empezar a poner su propio negocio para empezar a hacer esos diseños?
Exactamente.
Y que les consigas el contacto para...
Cuando ocupen algún componente o algo así, yo con gusto. Y como dice el señor, pues van a empezar con un proyecto. Si lo están haciendo para una compañía, pues el dueño del proyecto es la compañía. Si lo están haciendo por su cuenta, pues ustedes son los que les enseñarían cómo llevar su producto al mercado. ¿Cómo se llama?
¿El qué? El MVP, el prototipo.
No, la institución de...
No, eso ya no existe.
No, donde está
el Hacker Dojo.
El Hacker Dojo.
El Hacker Dojo.
So you would tell them how to take their project into the mass market, right? You can help them do that.
Yeah.
So eso es lo que podrían hacer. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Recuerden que